I'm that kid that loved to hear like horror stories and used to check under my bed if in case there was a monster, because I want to be friends with it. So maybe that's why I love Mana so much. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Forever Here. I hope that you are all doing well. Don't you think it's the perfect time for us to sit together and watch this? Go get some drinks, get some snacks, and let's just watch all of this together. Now, if I take out my rulebook, which does not exist, I can watch all of this again. I think there are still some things in this that I have not seen previously, but dotted around my 500 plus SB19 videos is me watching this at different times, and I just want to watch it in one go, and it's the perfect time. We're coming up, we are days away from the biggest finale ever. We are days away from PAGTATAG finale, and I'm feeling a range of emotions. I don't know if you're feeling that. I feel like SB19 are breaking up with me. That's a really weird comment to make, but because technically speaking, I fell in love with them during the PAGTATAG era. I'm holding it like this and I do not want to let go, although I know that the next era is about to come and it's going to be even better than this, but I don't know what it is. I just don't want to let it go. I don't want this to end. I have enjoyed this so much, and I've been hearing stuff, I've been reading stuff, and then doing my own little research on PPOP, and the whole thing just makes me feel really sad. So please, can I forget my sorrows and my worries for a second? I'll talk to you a little bit about this through this and probably at the end, so I don't put too much of a dampener on this. But some of the things that I have found through my research have just made me feel really sad. So let's cheer up together. So if you have a look at the description below, you will see the link to the original upload. Thank you so much to whomever screen recorded this, uploaded this. I've topped and tailed it, so I've got 100% the full beginning, but at the end I don't have that last, I think it's just one song, but I think that we have seen that together previously, so it's not the end of the world. I hope. It better not be the end of the world. I want to watch PAGTATAG finale. Anywho, so this is what we are going to watch today. So this is SB19 and this is WYAT. Whenever I want comfort, I always go back to WYAT. This is really weird. So this is the WYAT Homecoming and this is our Araneta, and let's watch this together, besties. Let me pretend that I'm going to be there in 2 days' time. They sing Mana, don't they, to begin with? But no, what? I love how exposed the stage is. It's really an interesting place. I need to look up Araneta when it's like empty and fully lit.
Kaluluwang pinakatatago ni Pavo. Kahit pa nga lumayo na ako, para bang naiwan kong bukas si Big Bote sa may lababo. Taking the beat, it all of this dope as a me, sing like a bee. You better not in my way when I sing. If it's someone falls when I play.
I truly love these futuristic outfits.
This my zone, there's nothing you can do now. I'm holding the microphone, only for the feet, don't. Might to do something, storm is brewing, home is gone and I'll never belong. This that's up! Yo, yo, yo! You know who it is?
Maybe. Similar sort of music that they used in the dance break introductory section that they had for the fan meeting last year. Oh, it's so like lit and is it smoke that you can barely even make out what's going on. Just watching a red screen.
Simula na pero wala na akong bala. Pusin, ibig sabihin pag titinapos.
Do they have a live band here?
Alam ko naman na di akong pinakaano magaling. Got no best with all of you, please. Destiny to be better,
Where are you, Ken? Reveal yourself.
Laging dala, kahit saan pa ako mabata. Dapat sa lupa, aking alam mo na.
What a voice.
Bawat nakasarang bintana sa akin dati lahat ngayon'y nagbubuka.
I don't think I love anyone in my life as much as I love SB19.
Dito na ako sa wakas.
What?
Araneta!
Now na!
Let's go! Pare-parehas lang tayo may pagkakaiba, diba? Ika nila, ibang mundo nakikita nila. Mabuting iba, di
I
kaya
just
nila.
love his rapping.
Ang tama, wala. Pente-pente, intelihente, di pa sa akin lente. Hinubutan talaga baka sirit.
I'm feeling like they've got a live band because if they had a backing track, then surely we would have had the recorded backing vocals. But the fact that Ken did that, I didn't even notice that the first time I watched that properly.
Pare-parehas lang tayo may pagkakaiba, diba? Ika nila, ibang mundo nakikita nila. Mabuting iba, di kaya nila. Pikita ang mata, ang tama, wala. Pente-pente, intelihente, di pa sa akin lente. Hinubutan talaga baka sirit.
Ng aking basura, ang pulutin laging dala. Kahit saan pa ako mabata. Dapat sa lupa, aking alam
Just
mo
over
na.
2 nights.
Wala darating ang mga biyayang higit pa sa lahat ng nawala.
I could cry. I have literally never been more in love with a man in my entire life. Ever. I'm crying. It's ridiculous.
Hey, ama, sala, matatigawana, iman, bawat, paano, iwag-iwi mo, wata,
Now it's so tall like this. Silver's good.
Di na magpapa, paawat, iwawag-iwayang matawad.
Love that jump.
Hey, say! Make some noise!
What do you want? Oh my god, Justin. His shadow. Justin is such an all-rounder. He is killer.
Let's go!
Bang, 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 bang.
He did that. He's done it before. He's prone to a bang 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 before. Oh my goodness gracious. My whole world is different.
Bang, 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 bang.
I really like that. I'm literally gonna cry.
Kung yung aking dapat gawin, di na man kayo natutong makinig. Wow!
Ang dali ng hangin ang aking naging suot pa rin. Papanggap na ako pero
I really hope I'm able to catch up on both days of PAGTATAG somehow.
Promise ako na di ko initan. Dito na ako sa bagay.
Hey, take ya! Come on! Come on! Enter!
Pusingin na ang tatama.
This sort of stage is best for them.
Para nasa pusingin na ang tatama. Bang! Ama, salamat, ikaw ang aking naman. Para iwag-iway mo ang tawa.
I love you still. More than you will ever know.
Ang bandera nasa pusingin na ang tatama. Pusingin na ang tatama. Bawat banat, iwag-iway mo ang tawa.
Oh my goodness, the way that you can even hear Stell's vibrato in that moment.
Di na magpapawad, iwag-iway ang
Patawad.
What an opener. Seeing it like in this order, what an opener. I'm that kid that loved to hear like horror stories and used to check under my bed if in case there was a monster, because I want to be friends with it. So maybe that's why I love Mana so much. Again, I'm noticing that somebody has a selfie stick. Like what? That is forbidden.
Hindi pa maiwaga, di mo kilala nung nasa lubab pa. Di walang alaalay, kaya nang umuga. Gusto ko sa enkwenta.
Let someone just set me on fire. Ken is so good for the Aries in me.
Bakit nga ba ganito?
Di ko maintindihan ang sinasabi mo.
Madaya ba ang mundo?
Kung gano'n na nga, ito babaguhin ko.
Sa akin ay hindi problema kung di nyo pa rin nakikita. Tinataglay ko ang biyaya, hindi nyo maikakila.
Manananggal, 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 langit, lupa, masama basta ba maniwala? Di man kita, tunay na kalagyan ng aking biyaya. Manananggal, manananggal, manananggal.
Oh my goodness, the microphones are so clear.
Di ko na marinig sinasabi. Di na nga umaabot dito sa kinalalagyan mo. Ingay pa ng katabi kong aeroplano. Sa turbo, turning in the nitro.
Josh has like glow in the dark eyes.
What you calling but so we not dead.
Wala na ba bago?
Power walk.
Di na ba natuto? Sa akin ay hindi problema kung di nyo pa rin nakikita. Tinataglay ko ang biyayang hindi nyo maitakila.
I'll be really honest with you, I am not working hard enough to learn Tagalog and I really need to. I just want to be able to understand that feeling is going to be different. No, zoom back into Justin right now. Yes.
Yo, all eyes on us! Yeah.
I hope that this weekend we get the cockiest Ken there has ever been.
Di ko kayo marinig!
Sumigaw!
Asla, kaya kinakatakutan. Di mo ay, di ko muna lang. Sisikoy mo mo subukan. Kaya kinakatakutan. Di mo ay, di ko muna lang. Sisikoy mo mo subukan. Sige lang.
Kings of PPOP, for sure. This whole next section is my fave because of Stell's ad-libs. The truth is that very rarely do you get a man that ad-libs in that sort of way. Like when you listen to female artists, you do get a lot of this kind of like wailing, and you don't get it with many men because men don't have voices that are built like Stell, which is why he is just such an incredibly special vocalist, human being, man. But I just want to listen to that again. I'm not even sorry. definitely a live band. I wonder where they are. That sounds sick. Whoa. I love that. I have a drawer under here where I'm sat, and let me tell you what I'm doing. Because if this is where we're gonna go, then I need a couple of tissues.
Sa tuwing ika'y nakikita, di mapigil ang luha sa aking mata. Paano nga ba, paano nga ba, paano nga bang limutin ka, kung sa puso ko ika'y nag-iisa?
What a voice!
Ba na ako'y umaasa? Tama bang nadarama para sa'yo, sinta? Bakit nga ba?
That's pretty good.
Bakit nga ba mahal kita? Kung sa puso ko ay mayroon ang iba. Unti-unting lunurin ang aking nadarama. O buhos ng ulan, wag nang tumila pa. Paano nga mapawi? Labis na pagdurusa. Kung wala mang pag-asa, turuan mo naman akong limutin ka.
This song is always going to be really special for me.
Kahit na ulay tumila na
Love the variation.
sa aking mata'y patuloy pa.
Ano nga ba? Ano nga ba? Ano nga ba ang magagawa? Kung hanggang ngayon'y mahal pa rin kita. Unting lunurin ang aking nadarama. O buhos na ulan, wag nang tumila pa.
These are happy tears.
Paano nga ba mapapawi? Labis na pagdurusa.
Oh, Ken. Mr. Foghorn Ken.
Turuan mo naman akong limutin ka. Lahat din ay mawawala, kasabay ng pagtila ng lahat.
Oh my god, Ken.
Unti-unting lunurin ang aking nadarama. Turuan mo naman akong limutin ka.
Do you know sometimes you watch something or you feel a certain way and you need to go and scream into your pillow? Well, on this occasion, I need to go and cry into my pillow. Like, they are so good. Stella is so good. And look at how they sound in a different environment. Like, this place is huge. And the way that their voices fill up this arena. And I just absolutely love it so much. I just want to hear that last bit from Stella again because it was so nice.
Turuan mo naman akong limutin ka.
So crisp and clear. will sing after this. At least with this, we don't have Liam and Elo. Oh no, but we've got this. I really spoke too soon. Luckily it doesn't have English subtitles though. I can't understand. Or can I? I'm imagining if they had performed this song at the Round Festival and I'd watched Tilaluha and then NEBE, what would have happened to me?
Bakit ba di ko na malayang dumadampi na sa aking mukha? Lamig na mabigat pa sa dala.
Kahit pa palapit na ang mga nila, nano'y pinatibok ang puso kong ngayon'y nagyelo na.
Di ko na alam ang aking gagawin pa. Ako'y kontento na basta alam ko tayo'y humihinga.
The intention for Josh is always there.
Hindi mo na alam kung paano pa ba ako magiging masaya.
Tayo may makalayo, panalangin ko'y kayo. Takot ay maglalaho, itong aking pangako. Ako'y nandito.
Alam ko na hindi ito posible, pero bakit bumubuhos ang NEBE?
Nalalamig ang bisig, hinahanap ang iyong piling.
Even Josh's breathing technique has improved so much. This is only 2022.
Malamig may di nagpalit. Basta't nandyan ka parating.
Malamig ang bisig, may kaba pa sa aking dibdib. Marinig lang ang iyong tinig,
Matutunaw di lahat ng NEBE.
Hey, say, yeah.
Oh, look how beautiful everything looks. Oh, Pablo. Oh.
Ang bagay na hinahanap, pinamalay ang oras ay lumilipad. Oh no, oh, oh, oh.
Ako'y nakalilipat, sa akin ay
ako'y nandito. Alam
It's Pablo's story, isn't it?
ito posible, pero bakit bumubuhos? Bakit bumubuhos ang NEBE? NEBE, 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 NEBE. Oh, alam na hindi posible.
always fear that there's going to be a time where they'll stop performing NEBE, and what am I going to do then? I'll just have these wonderful performances to go back to, of course, which I'm really grateful for, but I just never want that day to come. So when the other day SB19 released that track list, it's near impossible for them to perform all of that, so I'll be interested to see to what capacity they're going to perform all of them, but I'm really, really grateful to see that NEBE was on the list there, because this song is incredibly important to me. And I was thinking about it, actually. I'll give you an example. Jun K of 2PM, that is a K-pop group, he wrote a song that became a massive hit for 2PM, and then what he did is, when he released his album, he released like a solo version of it as well, like kind of like a remixed version. And I've thought about NEBE, because obviously this is Pablo's song and we do have it on SoundCloud just in his voice, and I would really love, if Pablo's thinking about releasing his own album, if he were to release a solo version of NEBE, and perhaps, like, I don't know, give us a little bit more, like add on to it, like how he feels in this frame of mind, in this storyline. How does he feel about this situation now? I would just really love for that to happen. Lots of just wishing, but that's just what I was thinking.
Favorite nila to eh.
This is the cover section. This is the 11th time I'm watching them cover this song. I have a problem, Your Honor. They should have released this and had a music video for it. I'm just going to say it.
I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. No,
When should release a song like this?
what you expect?
They all should. They could all have solos like this.
You just want attention.
Apart from Stell should never have a song like this. Too many people will fall in love with him.
Yeah, you just want attention. I knew from the start.
Yes, Jar.
Just making sure I'm never getting over you.
I really love these outfits because they pop against that background.
Cause you knew that I'd call you up.
Gotta win, right next there to face your face. You're pretty all that you want.
That hair is insane on Ken. I can't wait to see what he's going to do for his album.
Got me thinking about when you were mine. Now I'm all upon you. What you expect, baby? You're not coming home with me tonight.
Oh, the falsetto.
You don't want my heart. Maybe you just think that it was someone new.
Yeah, you just want attention. I know from the start.
Yes.
Just making sure I'm never getting over you.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I know that dress is gone, but I feel regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine.
And now I'm all up on ya.
When Ken sings like that, he really reminds me of like throwback pop groups.
You just want attention. You don't want my heart. You don't want my heart. Someone new. You just want attention. I knew from the start. Just making sure I'm never getting over you.
Over you.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
To me, yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing to me?
Live vocals, friends. I didn't even notice that they've obviously cut out the talking parts because they must have introduced themselves by now. I love this. When change outfits. They've been wearing this a long time.
Mula ng aking masilayan, di nataglay ng kagandahan, di na maot ang puso, sa'yo'y magmahal.
I do really love that sound from Ken. He's singing it perfectly, but don't you think that he's learnt a lot through the release of Complex and beyond? He has just developed so many different styles of voice that now when he sings something, it's totally different. It's not as heavy as this. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I truly love the heaviness.
Pag-ibig ko sana'y pagbigyan.
Oh, so emotional.
Iisip ko at di na mawala-wala pa.
Kahit na alam ko na ang puso mo ay may mahal na ngang iba,
Nagpaawat ng aking damdam, tunay na mahal ka na. Sana'y hayaan mong ibigin kita.
Look at this face.
maghihintay pa rin at aasa na.
All of them sound so much stronger now. All of them.
Yeah.
Siguro nga tatawa ka kung alam mong nadarama ko para sa aking sila. Di ko naman magawang buting kita, bakit mo na pag-asa ng
Gusto kong makalimot na sa lahat ng alaala. Aking matay lagi mong isa, di marunong makisama.
May patak ng luha,
Di marunong makisama.
The problem with Ken's outfit is the minute he put that on, he wouldn't have been able to pee after that because you can't wash your hands wearing those gloves. You'd have to take the whole thing off in order to pee. Yes, that is what I'm thinking in the middle of this.
May mahal na iba.
ayaw ng paawat ng aking damdamin. Tunay na mahal ka na, sana'y hayaan mong ibigin kita.
Just look at this face. He has always been this gorgeous.
At aasa.
Josh is not afraid of giving something a go, whether it's an ad-lib, like even if vocally here he's not as great as he is today, he never shied away from it because he feels it. He feels the emotion. I have to hear the run-ins of that note. Oh, that's dreamy. Is still going to sing for his solo song in the PAGTATAG finale. I just don't know, guys.
At aasa, oh,
They sing one more cover, don't they?
yeah. And for the sake,
So they don't. Not yet, anyway.
Let's party! Come on!
Dance party.
Let's go! Yeah!
If I was stood next to you and this happened, I would be strangling you right now. I'm so sorry. Because I'd be so excited. I truly love to watch Pablo dance. I love this dance break because There are some very Michael Jackson-esque moves in there.
Lately, I've been feeling disconnected, losing energy, bury me. Let me read your body in my own time.
Baby, do you hear me? Yeah, the truth is I've been dying cause the distance is disrupting me. Get you so high.
Immediately move, trying to find a better cue.
They haven't sung Mapa.
Do we wanna lose the two?
Maybe they'll do it at the end.
Let's not waste our time and try to
So slick, that choreography.
Oh yeah, all this getting electrified when I look in your eyes. Oh baby,
Baby, there's no groove within this music. Don't sign off your heartbeat in it. I'm alone, yeah. So sad, will I ever get connected? Cause you're already embedded in my heart and soul, yeah. 18, let's go! I don't know, so where you at? Thanks to all my friends and family. Lifting me up, keeping in touch. I know that it should be enough. No,
they say live your life with no regrets. How am I to live it up when you and I don't know what's up? So I
Immediately move, trying to find a better cue. Stop and shoot me into you. Till we wanna lose the two.
I want Ken to do one of those like really highly flexible kicks that Stell does. Do you think all of them keep up with their flexibility? They don't train like they used to anymore. They're too busy.
There's no groove within this music. No sign of your heartbeat in it. I'm alone, yeah.
so sad. Will I ever get connected? Cause you're already embedded in my heart and soul, yeah.
come on.
Let's go!
I know we should be together no matter what the weather. Bounce forever. This got you can evolve because for time, cause we got each other. No way, I'll say, waiting all day. I got to come and play. No time we won't let
Let's not waste our time and try to reconnect the line. Oh yeah, I miss getting electrified back when you're in my life. Oh baby,
There's no groove into this music. Oh, I can feel all your heartbeats in the zone, yeah.
Now that we got reconnected, we'll forever be embedded in our hearts and souls, yeah.
I just love that no matter what, Stella's going to hit those notes. No matter what. I forget what they sing. What do they sing with Jay? Oh, I saw this a very, very long time ago.
Para sa mga nagsilbing gabay sa buhay namin, sa mga pamilya, kaibigan, o kahit sino tumulong na hindi namin kakilala.
He's so good at
Sa lahat-
ad-libbing on top of a track or something, you know?
Lahat ng tao na pinapahalaga namin sa buhay. Itong kanta na to, ang munting pasasalamat namin para sa inyo. Ito ang mapa.
Mapa.
Mama, kamusta na di na tayo laging nakikita?
I love these outfits.
Kita sobra.
I'm seeing some like traditional details. I swear I've seen that detailing, that use of line before.
Na lang kami ang nauuna. Di ba pwedeng ikaw muna? Akin ang pangamba.
dahil ikaw ang aking mata sa tuwing mundo'y nag-iiba ang dahilan ng aking
outfit. It's similar detailing to what they wore for the AAAs. What is Ken wearing? Show me. What was he wearing underneath? Like, please take center stage, Josh.
Papa, naaalala mo pa ba? Nung ako'y bata pa, di ba? Aking puso yung hinanda sa mga bagay na buhay ang may dala. Dala ko ang iyong bawat payo at hanggang sa dulo maghalayo man tayo. Ako'y tatayo, pangako tatay ko.
I love the phrasing that he puts on it.
Maghalayo man tayo, ako'y tatayo, pangako tatay ko. Dahil ikaw ang aking sabihin ako'y yakapang na dahilan ng aking paghinga. Kaya wag
That is one hell of a dreamy voice.
tatayo, pangako tatay ko. Dahil ikaw ang aking sabihin ako'y yakapang na dahilan ng aking paghinga.
Kenny.
Kaya huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tara, pahinga muna, ako nang bahala. Ginagawa pa mo, pahinga.
Does Jay sing? I've forgotten. Like, as in this song. I know he sings.
Di ko na sasayahin pang mga natitirang pa.
What?
Tatungo na ako sa naroon ng mahalaga. At kahit na kailan mo may di wala pa kang dala kung mapa. Saan man mapunta lang kung saan nagmula.
So much texture in Pavo's voice.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, pahinga muna.
I love to hear other people singing it.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata.
This must have been such an honor for them.
Ako na bahala. Papa, pahinga muna. Pahinga muna. Ako na.
That's my prince right there. Can I be really honest with you? Obviously, it's been such a long time since I've seen that performance that it surprised me how little Jay sung in that. And it just goes to show that he's really humble because he basically was playing the keyboard and he sung 2 lines and sung a little bit of the chorus at the very end. That just says everything about him as an artist. So much respect for people like that, because sometimes you find that people will just outright refuse to be a part of this. Like, what part of this is showcasing him? It's not. It's SB19's concept, but actually what he's doing by guesting and by doing this is further promoting them. I have so much respect for him. again, it's been ages since I've seen this. The Queen.
Sa ating puso'y nag-iisa, mayroong himig na kumakatok
So
sa
breathy.
pinto ng aking alaala.
I love the way that she's looking at everyone. So attentive. I have to say, I've really been assessing all the female voices that I've come across, and I think Regine might end up being my number one from OPM.
Mo'y tila nagbago sa panagib ko ay larong ka. At kahit pa ang mundo ay mag-iba, ako ay laging nandito. Di man ako para sa'yo. Puso'y
Look
di
at that smile.
Walang iba, walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig
Oh my god, she's such a vocal monster. I know she's dressed up formally. This is so picky. I would love to see her in a gown just because I think she's so beautiful.
Dapat lang ikalimutin na pag-ibig ko
They're all super smiley.
na di mo madarama. Na dapat tumitig pa sa'yo mga mata, pagkat ikaw pa rin ang nakikita.
Tanging pag-asa ko'y biglang naglaho, ngunit pag-ibig ko'y di nawala. At kahit pa ang
Has Stell even sung yet?
ako ay laging nandito. Di man ako para sa'yo, puso'y di magbabago. Walang iba, walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa.
You can tell how experienced she is by the way that she's come in.
Sa'yo sa huli. Kung pinatagpo tayong dalawa'y para sa isa't isa, ako nasabi ko ang lahat noon ay may magbabago ba? Walang iba, halangan lang ang piling ka. At kung ito na ang huli, nais kong malaman mo na.
That is quite the rock that she has on her finger, I will not lie to you.
Mahal kita, walang iba, walang iba, walang iba, walang iba, wala nang hahanapin pa. Pag-ibig ko sa'yo, sa'yo hanggang sa
Did you see Pablo's face? Hugs for everyone. Oh yeah.
You'll get this right. Hey, that only heaven can make.
I love these moments in the concert now. I feel like, yeah, this is where they go around interacting with 18.
That smile. You are my dream. You are my dream. There's not a thing I won't do. I'll give my life.
Yummy. So yummy. So yummy.
And baby, everything that I have is yours. You will never go cold or hungry.
Again, I saw this such a long time ago that I didn't even pay attention to all the ships that are in this.
Girl, you are the only thing that I got
Have Ken. I rarely get to see that.
Nothing will ever come between us. Yes, I'll be standing right next to you. Right
They're gonna make me cry.
You would make my life fun. Just to have your eyes on me. That be mine forever. Baby, everything that I have is yours. You will never go wrong or hungry. I'll be there when you're insecure. Let you know that you're always healthy.
So many feelings.
'Cause you are.
Oh, that's delicious.
One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you. Right next to you. Nothing will ever come between us. I'll be standing right next to you. Right next to you. For one another, me and you. And I have no fear. I know I'll make it through. When the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you. 1, 2, 3. One day when the sky is falling, I'll be standing right next to you. Right next to you. Nothing will ever come between us. I'll be standing right next to you. Right next to you. Hey, hey, stand by my side.
Bounce again.
With the sky down, I'll be there. I'll be there. That smile that only heaven can make. I pray to God every day to keep you forever.
That was really nice because they were kind of like taking in their environment. So the first time, like that, they kind of snapped out of performance mode and gave us something a little bit more fluid. And you could really see, like, I was looking at Stell right there, looking at the audience, and that's somebody whose dreams are coming true. Like, I think that he never thought that he believed in his talent, but for it to actually happen, I think you can just tell it means the absolute world to these boys. I forget that they did this. The amount that I love this cover. Are they gonna dance? Please dance. Thank you. Neck covers are so good.
Di naman ako manloloko. Gusto ko lang ngayong masasolo kita.
Mamili ka ng sa dalawa. Mahalin mo ako o mamahalin kita.
Hindi ka pa ba nakakahalata? Sa akin wala kang kawala. Kaya huwag ka na umilit, no, no. Gusto mo lang ngayon ay tayo na. Huwag ka na pumilit, no, no. Bakit ka pa ba? Hinira ang tulad mo, di na pagkawalan. Huwag ka na umilit, hey! Umilit, hey! Wala ngayon ay aking ka na lang.
Just still body.
Sabi na lang, hindi ko ipagkakalat. Sorry naman, naman alam pala nilang lahat.
After I'm done watching this, I'm gonna go back and watch all of the other performances of this song that they've done. They're super, super cute.
Mamili ka na lang sa dalawa. Mahalin mo ako o mamahalin kita. Hindi ka ba nakakahanda sa aking
What are the chairs for?
kung wala kaya.
Oh, I forget. Oh my gosh, I watched this not very long ago. I completely forget that they brought people on stage. I love that it still always has to look you in the eye.
Mula ngayon ay aking ka na lang.
Yeah.
Pagkabihira
So nice.
tulad mo di na mapagkawalan. Huwag ka na bumire, huwag ka na bumire. Mula ngayon ay aking ka na lang.
Look at Ken holding that girl's hand. I'm a little bit jealous of that. I will not lie to you. Let's not talk about Stell.
Bazinga!
Every day I think the low get heavy. Throw it away. The world I know tossed steady. Stare away. Break the curse.
I wonder if the single was on the track list for this coming weekend. Okay, Stell.
Bilang ko na ba niya? And 1, 2, 3, let's go!
Bazinga, hey, you're gasolina, yeah. I'm faalin ka, yeah. You don't turn up the heat and I'll turn up the Taya, Bruce, be proud of what time moves. They sag it high time, buzz, killer, I'm killing your buzz and get the hell out.
Down. Who's the boss now? I just turned the road upside down. Now y'all can't quit thinking cause you wanna know how I did it bounce, it could get round how. Don't you see, this is my legacy. Now how you gonna get to me, when I get the whole riding with me, you're ripping you, bobbing me.
Every day,
Pavo looks amazing in those trousers and that blazer.
the world and no time stare away to break the curse and stop this now. Go throw a stone in my breakable, but be wary because I want to roll. Bazinga, hey, no gasolina, yeah, I'm faalin ka, yeah.
It's just a shame that they didn't perform solos during this concert.
Bruce, be proud of what I moves. They saga what I buzz. Killer, I'm killing your buzz. So get the hell out. Look at you, look at you. Look at you, look at you. Look at you, pick a bow, I'ma beat you up and never did a learn kung fu. 1-2 punch, you're lucky cause I ever did it half not a mom, just a psycho. I'ma keep it low. You should know that I am the one that they get it up.
Look at these dancers.
Are you ready
They
for this?
did. I was really hoping when they started performing this that they would. I love all of their dance breaks, you know. Just Stell's body. Like what? Seriously, the most handsome man I have and I will ever see.
Oh, di ba tapos?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Bakit ba hindi mo mamuna?
I want him to take his jacket off.
Sa tapang labas Huwag mag-alala, lahat ng nagupa Lahat ng mga pampirang natamasa Kasi
Last time I thought I
This
already
walk.
told you that I'm
Oh god, sorry.
Come on and test me, you know nothing's gonna stop me.
I'm having a bit of a breakdown today. Already? Throw it in the audience. Does he not need to wear it tomorrow? He's gonna soak himself. He'll never learn.
I'm killing your pussy, get the hell out Look at you, look at you Look at you, look at you Sing! Look at you, look at you Sing! Yo! Look at you, look at you
Josh was feeling it.
We're gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Yeah, we gonna go up.
Yung pinaka...
He went and got a vest.
Lakas ba? Yeah!
Such a nice feeling.
And SB19!
This means we're kind of getting to the end.
Let go!
20 minutes, 15 minutes. Take the jacket off, for goodness sake.
Bituin ko'y lalong nagniningning Sa dilim walang makakapigil
As have they not performed a lab?
Pinapangako, hindi
SLMT.
susuko Kahit pa ko'y mabigo, can't make me You know I'm ready, ready, ready Come on and test me Yeah, we gonna go up Ibibigay ko ang aking puso Sa pag-abot ng pangarap dito Handa kong harapin ang lahat, yeah Kahit pa imposible Yeah, we gonna go up
They worked so hard to have everybody there to create this level of success and fame.
Kahit ilang beses pang matuba
This was not overnight success by any means.
Bukas pa naman Lumakad na may bubog sa paa Lahat ng iyong pagtugunan Bakbak ko parang igamunan I'm gonna go up
Nagtaho ng takot sa puso Pagkabi ko'y malabo Tagumpay na sa dugo Ko'y positibo You know I'm ready Come on and test me Yeah, we gonna go up Ibibigay ko ang aking puso Sa pag-abot ng pangarap dito Handa kong harapin ang lahat, yeah
My baby.
Kahit pa imposible Yeah, we gonna go up Kahit anong mangyari ako ay tatakbo Patungo sa liwanag na tanging nilalais ko Mawasan na
Let's go!
Tuwing ko ay parang huli Yeah,
Itong galawang sa liwa sa ilog na marumaragas ako Di ko na kailangan bumagal na naman kayo diretso ko babasa Delikado sa entablado siya na pupusyento Inesperado, oh!
yeah, we gon' nowhere but up Nowhere but up Ibibigay ko ang aking puso Sa pag-abot ng pangarap dito Handa kong harapin ang lahat, yeah Wala nang imposible Yeah, we gonna go up Yeah, we gonna go up Go 18, go 18
I wonder what sort of go-up performance we're going to get at the finale.
Yeah, we gonna go up
Oh yes! I forgot that they performed this song. I always The funny thing is, I really love this song, but I always think that it's a song that belongs to a particular time because it was released during like the pandemic, and so I always forget. I always think that this song is going to be forgotten. I am now not expecting for them to perform this song like ever. Sad.
Pagising sa umaga'y dinig mo ang paboritong himig. Di naman siguro to isang panaginip. Pinagdarasal parating kaligtasan mo't mapawi ang lungkot sa'yo.
Look at these phrases.
Luluha pang muli.
Panahon may nagdidilim, liwanag ay sisikat din, sabay nating haharapin.
The detailing on that jacket is beautiful. There's little like pom-poms on the edge.
Walang pagsubok na di kasabay-sabay.
It's like a tailcoat, but like a modern one.
Pahiwatig na basta may pag-ibig sa puso natin magwawagiging.
Sigurado, babangon tayo, kayang lahat.
I don't really know how I'm ever going to move on from Stell. Like, stop loving him in that sort of a way. Are you laughing at me? I think when he gets a girlfriend, then I'll stop loving him. Like that, you know. I'm obviously always going to be an 18, a berry, but it's different at the moment.
Sino nagsabing buhay magiging madali? Sisingin ni kanyan araw-araw, bayaran mo paunti-unti, sulitin ang bawat sandali. Isipin mo mabuti kung paano mo nang nagamitin ng sukli.
Ibig ko lang ipahiwatig na basta may pag-ibig sa puso natin magwawagiging. Sigurado, babangon tayo.
Wow, so like the seating goes way up into the gods. That's crazy. How many levels is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. You better not be afraid of heights if you're going to sit up on that top level. But actually, it couldn't be any worse than the O2.
Nais kong makasama hanggang narito sa lupa. Kung maaari lang sana mawawala. Ako'y lagi mong kasama sa lahat ng iyong problema. Di ka nag-iisa. Everybody dance!
Sigurado. Ganda!
Babangon tayo, kayang lahat, ikaw at ako.
Cute.
Huwag kang susuko, magkasama tayo hanggang sa dulo. Yung pinakamalakas! Yo, everybody sing! Oh, 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 oh. Sing it, hey! Oh, 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 oh. Yo, hey!
Wala na ang pangamba, basta ika'y kasama. Wala na ang pangamba, ya 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 ya. Wala na ang pangamba, basta ika'y kasama. Wala na ang pangamba, ya 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 ya.
Grabe.
All that's left is SLMT, isn't it? Yeah.
Eto, namiss ko.
Maybe there isn't anything missing from the end of this then. Because they've kind of chopped out the talking. I think it was just them talking at the end. So where are you running to like this?
Sabi nila, di ko raw kaya. Walang mapapala, wala raw pag-asa. Mukhang bibig ng lutik, puro pagkakaya. Pero salamat sa lahat ng naniwala. Naniwala, nawala, lahat ng pangamba nagsimula.
ko na kailangan pa ng iba. Halika may sikreto ako at natin love.
Hey, sing it!
Namubad mga kaya nang wala ka, yeah. Walang makakatumbas sa ating kahit anong mahalin. Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng
Seriously, like down there, he looks like a prince too. He looks like a prince from every angle.
ko kayong tanaw sa paglitan.
Ako'y nagpapasalamat
Sa mga naniwala sa aking abilidad, sa pagkapangunan banayan. Tatanawin ko kayo sa aking paglipas.
What's he got? What is that? It's a little teddy.
Salamat, thank you very much. Salamat, thank you very much. Huwag ka nang umalis na, lagi na kitang namilis na.
Josh is like the stage of all mine.
Samahan ng hanggan, kahit pasukulan ng mga karanasan. Walang di kaya nagpasan, kahit pasan ako. May particular, kapit sa pagwalang labing walong mga kayamanan. Yan dahil lang ng matamis na maranas. Kahit pa umulan ako malasan, di ko na namalan.
Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa lahat ng sumabay sa paglalakbay ko patungo sa aking pangarap. Lagi ko kayong tanaw sa paglipad.
Ako'y nagpapasalamat sa mga naniwala sa aking abilidad, sa pagkapakulang binayan. Tatanawin ko kayo sa ating paglipas. Salamat, thank you very much.
Yes, Josh.
Salamat, thank you very much. Palagi mga hobya, di ka nagsasawa. SLMT nakuha mo ba ikaw yung palagi mga hobya, di ka nagsasawa. SLMT na sobra mahal ni mama, kinakima.
Successful!
That's it, I think.
Hey!
Oh no.
Simbang gabi na! Hey! Hey! Yo! Yo!
Yeah! Inaabangan niyo to, di ba? Ready na ba kayo sumagot? Sabay-sabay ha! 1, 2, 3! Ilang taon na di makakalipas.
My birthday!
4!
So what month was this that is appropriate for them to sing this? Oh, okay, yeah.
Kahit pa sa minsan walang pera,
This is cute.
nanatiling matatag at kailan may di tayo na wala ng pag-asa. Dahil ang tunay na ligaya, ay di mo makikita. Ito lamang ay magdarama.
What is Justin handing out?
Isa, halina.
Oh, things to throw out to fans?
Ang tamis ng katahimikan.
Merry Christmas!
Tingin mo ang bawat tibok ng puso na mamahalan.
Go!
Maligayang Pasko sa mga kaibigan totoo. Maligayang Pasko.
Whoa. There's quite the scuffle going on down there for everything. Whatever they're throwing out, I can't tell what it is.
Maligayang Pasko.
What is it? Little goodie bags of some sort.
Kami nang nakalipas ko. Para totoo, iso pang iso. Di mo samahan ang puto, sabay kainin mo yung igaw. Kasi di na uso, sa bakon ng uso. Iwasan nyo na rin nakakunutin yung mga noo. Dahil alam ko balang araw, titigil ang mundo. Walang saysay ang magkimkim ng galit sa ating puso.
Oh, it's so nice. Even a Christmas tree on the back.
Ay di mo makikita.
This is a really nice time of year to have a concert.
Madarama, kung mayroon ko kayo pa sa bawat isa. Halina.
Iyong pakinggan ang tamis ng katahimikan. Dinggin mo ang bawat tibok ng puso nagmamahalan.
Maligayang Pasko sa mga
Again, I can hear your lower harmony.
Maligayang Pasko. Maligayang
Thank goodness Ken took his jacket off.
Alam niyo bang kayo lang ang natatanging ligaya ko? Mahal sa puso ang kakigiling.
What is that, a shark?
2, 1, here we
He's holding on to that. He wants that. Who has a red thing? Is that Josh? Why does he have a red bag on his head? What a goon. Get it off right now.
Thank you so much, NEBE 18! To all of our sponsors, and of course, Mr. Araneta for watching us today. Pizza Hut, Blackstar Entertainment, at sa lahat po. Siyempre,
Now I think this is it. They talk for a little bit. Yeah, like there's
Ken,
less than a minute left. Ken,
muli nagpapasalamat
Relic dyan.
kami.
Ken. Ken's busy interacting. Where's Stell?
Maraming salamat po.
They're still not back yet. So that's it. We watched it all. This was absolutely amazing. I didn't want it to end. And what a flurry of emotions I felt through that. I love these boys more than I've ever loved anybody, and that's the truth. And it's just so nice to be along on this journey. And I'm so grateful that they've done so much in these 5 short years, because I just... yeah, I have all of this amazing stuff to go back to, and I'm so grateful that 18 all along the way have been archiving this stuff so that newer 18 like myself can go back and watch this. And I've been thinking a lot, so now I can talk to you a little bit more seriously, because I've been thinking a lot about what is it about P-pop, this P-pop rise, that is so slow. Why is it not working? And I kind of had like a click moment yesterday. So I've been exploring lots of other groups, and it's not even one group or one particular interaction that has made me have this realization. I think many of you already know this already, but for me, I just constantly question myself, because you know how much I love SB19, and also when I'm getting to know newer groups, I'm really shocked as to how good they are, because then I'm like, why is P-pop not up there? If everybody is of this standard and above, then what is holding everybody back? And it kind of hit me that the belief and the commitment has to come from within. Now, P-pop is struggling against OPM. Okay, people are becoming more open to the changes, which is amazing, but OPM have such huge names and such memorable songs that they don't want to replace that. They want to create something that will go alongside it, and I think people just need to accept that. And the other thing is that, unfortunately, P-pop is having this direct comparison to K-pop. In my opinion, that is completely unfair, because other than it being pop music, there is no other comparison there. What K-pop do is so totally different, and yes, I have explored a couple of artists in that P-pop bracket that actually they're doing what K-pop does. This is the problem. I think that when I think about what the boys and what Pavo have talked to us about their intention of creating P-pop, I don't think that they wanted it to be a copy and paste of K-pop, because what would be the point of that? That's utterly boring. Why do I want to see K-pop but sung in Tagalog? What is the point of that? There is no point in that. The whole point is that Filipino pop artists are telling us who they are, telling us about their culture, sharing their stories, and this is what should be attracting people. And if I can give you, this is not a comparison, but if I can give you a business model of what happened with K-pop and with the Korean wave. So everything, it reached a boiling point, okay? So everybody along the board, so that's like music, art, drama, film, food, travel and tourism, all of it reached a certain standard. They were able to not only like up their game, but they were also working with international talents to learn their skills, hone those skills, be able to then do that in-house, but also understand how the industry works, how to pay people fairly, how to treat people fairly, and how to like run this structure. So for instance, I mean, SB19 were trained under a Korean company. What does that tell you? There was no, prior to that, it doesn't sound like there was any sort of structure for training pop groups. So they were learning that from, well, technically speaking, that was a Korean company, but I think moving forwards, Filipinos have learnt how to do that. So it's so important to work with that international talent. And when you're collaborating with them, you are bringing their viewers and their success to the country as well, because people are going to be like, oh, why are they going to the Philippines? And that's their first in. And then when they're here and they're looking at P-pop and the level of talent, there's no turning back. Honestly, absolutely no turning back. And this is how you do it. This is how you expand the skill set, and this is how you take everybody with you. This is the rise part of stuff. So this is what needs to happen in P-pop. Like, this is what I was thinking, this business model. And it needs to come not only from the artists, it needs to come from the fans, and the hate needs to stop. That's the truth. So what happened with Korea is the time that it happened, we didn't all have a smartphone in our hands. It wasn't all about numbers and streaming platforms, and this has been happening for many years, and many, many artists have been slowly chipping away at international audiences across the world until a certain period of time happened, and one particular group at that moment of time caught the limelight of the world. BTS, okay? They did not pave the way, and I do not mean that with even an ounce of disrespect. They did not pave the way. They walked down the path that everybody else, all first gen, second gen, and the slight part of their gen that came before them, they carved that path, and BTS then elevated that to the next level because they started to connect with international audiences like nobody else. So the truth is, the SB19 cannot do this alone, unfortunately. So that is what's been chipping away at me, making me feel really, really sad. And in my research, I started reading comments about SB19. Negative, positive. I went into an area of X where there were a lot of antis, and without getting upset, without getting defensive, without even saying a single word, without letting anybody know that I was reading this stuff, I started reading why people didn't like SB19. And when I think about now who SB19 are, why I love them, who 18 are, and how big we are as a fandom, I'm actually quite okay with it. Because the kind of stuff that people want from them is not something that they can give them. They want a certain level of... So firstly, the two things that really stuck out to me, the people that were demanding stuff of groups, is visuals. This was one of the first things. Can you imagine that? Not even singing talent, right? Not even composition talent, not even personality. But these people were talking about visuals being the most important aspect in a popular group. I didn't even know what to say to that. And the next thing was charisma. Now, those people are completely wrong because our boys have a lot of charisma. But I'm thinking that if people are not invested into SB19 because they think they lack visuals and charisma, show me a group that does have visuals and charisma. Like, I'm not saying this because I have clouded judgment, but here I am coming into P-pop completely from a different area. My culture, my background, my country is completely different. I've grown up in England, and I'm very used to seeing a British, an English, an American face on my screen and finding them attractive. That's the truth. But I was exposed to SB19, my very first in, and I could not believe how handsome these boys were. So I am honestly telling you that I have never seen anybody more handsome than this, and I'm actually shocked that 5 completely different, unrelated individuals happened to be in one group, and they are so handsome. Like, you'd expect at least one of them to be average looking. But no, and I am not saying that because I'm in love with them. And I just think that everything that people go out and they hate, so you see a lot of hate online for people, people are like, oh, that person's plastic, that person's so fake. But then when people are really real, when they are authentic, people also don't like it. So my question is, what do people want? Make up your mind. You obviously do not like a real person with a brain and ideas and that wants to have like almost like a revolution. You're not interested in that. So what are you interested in? Visuals? Do you know that visuals fade away like that? And then in my research, I kind of came across some stuff. Now this was and was not directly aimed at SB19. This was a little bit more of like an in-depth discussion about beauty and about how people should look, and about being a role model. And there was a certain conversation that somebody was having, even, I can't even talk, about changing your features, about altering the way that you look. And this discussion was very calm. It was really logical, and to a certain point I agree with it, but I also disagree with it. Like, I like to see things from all different sides, and I'll tell you exactly where I sit in this argument. So I agree. Again, let's go back to where I have come from, K-pop. Setting unrealistic beauty standards. I love K-pop. And I really do. But I do struggle to connect with a lot of the stuff from Korea because I will never fit into that beauty standard. They have like chants and like fun stuff that they say to their idols that is related to having pure white skin, milky skin. And I do not fit into that. I am brown. I am a brown baby. And I am so proud of my skin color, and I am so anti all of this milky talk. I know it exists in every country, and in every culture to a certain extent. I am no different. I have been judged by my own people for the color of my skin. So that setting of unrealistic beauty standards, something that I will never ever connect to. And I'll tell you, when I watch P-pop girl groups, yes, they're beautiful, yes, they're doll-like, but I see like a slight hint of myself right there because these girls have texture in their skin. They have real bodies. Everybody has a different body. Everybody, like, they just seem a little bit more normal, a little bit more girl next door, which I have personally really loved. So they don't want to, you know, these people looking at P-pop don't want there to be unrealistic beauty standards. Okay. But then if we're talking about a particular individual who made an alteration to their face, now that person perhaps grew up being bullied for their looks, then went on to become a singer, continuously bullied for their looks, and we know that it all came from jealousy. It's all absolutely ridiculous. But my question is, if you're really, really unhappy with the way that you look, it is affecting your mental health, your well-being, day in, day out. Is it so wrong to want to alter that? This is where I'm seeing it from the other side. I see the other perspective and the argument, and it makes sense, like setting unrealistic beauty standards. Why not be happy with what you have been given by God? But if something's affecting you so much, I don't know, what can I say to you? If your legs were not aligned, and eventually, after years and years of walking like lopsided, your hip started to hurt you, would you not go and get some training so you could walk properly? So imagine being an individual who struggles so much with their body and their facial image that they can't even look in the mirror, that they consistently hide behind their hair. And they are in the public eye, so they're getting a lot of this hate all the time. Is it so wrong to change and alter and polish how you look, as long as you don't go wild with it? And the person I'm referring to did not go wild with it, if you ask me. That person has been beautiful from the day he was born, and he will continue to be beautiful. He is the love of my life. But I just think that some of the things that I was reading was really weird. Another thing that I read was that, now this was specifically about the love of my life. I'm really hesitant to say his name because you know who I'm talking about. We all know who I'm talking about, but that does not define who he is, if you ask me. When I realized that he had altered his image slightly, I was really hurt. Because if I'm honest to you, he is the most beautiful person I have ever seen, and that he lived a life where he thought he wasn't. That hurts me so much. But after having that alteration done, when we see how confident he is, how happy he is, and how he's now left himself alone, I'm fine with that. It's really, really tough, but I'm fine with that as long as he is okay with that. And he has friends and family who he would have consulted many times before going ahead with whatever he did. Okay, we will never know the ins and outs of it, and we just have to deal with that. But one of the things that somebody raised is that this person was already in the public eye and they looked a certain way and then they went and made an alteration. Like, you're already famous and you're alienating your fans by going and altering your face like this. Really? Where is this written rule that you cannot improve yourself or you can't make yourself feel better over time? Like, who's to say that all of that needed to happen pre-debut? Like, perhaps this person wanted to really see how it went. Perhaps that wasn't even an option. Perhaps they did not have money to do what they wanted to do at that point when they debuted. And just the whole idea was absolutely wild. So basically, all I want to say is, I'm so sorry for my long speech at the end of this. These are the kind of feelings and the thoughts that I'm carrying with me. And although I completely do see people's point of view, and I nod, and I'm glad that they're able to express that and that they're sticking by what they feel, I also am not going to just completely like knock somebody out and say, I am not interested in that person because they went ahead and they made this decision for their mental well-being. And I also think that that decision did not have a negative effect on the fandom. And actually the only negative effect it had on me is that it hurt me to my core that he thought that he wasn't beautiful enough as he was born. But yeah, these are the kind of discussions that people are having about SB19, that the visuals are not to a certain standard and that charisma. So technically speaking, the talent is there. But obviously, people in today's age are more interested in visuals. Now that really irritates me because that is why I stepped away from K-pop, because I'm not interested in that. I'm just not interested in that. I was going to explain a bit more, but I need not. Yeah. So in order for P-pop to rise, people have to consume their own content. If you're Filipino, you have to start at home. You have to consume Filipino products. Now, let me give you an example of what I do. So obviously, I have been brought up here in England, but when I am given the option, I will always buy a product. So when I buy like stuff to cook, I will be given the option of buying an Indian product or a Pakistani product, and I will always opt for a Pakistani product. And that's not because, oh my gosh, I hate India. No, basically here we're all the same, okay? We're all South Asians. But if I can do that much to support my country, I'm going to do that. And I don't care what people say. Sometimes I even go into shops and I look at the label and it says made in Pakistan, and I will be like, yeah, I really like the item and I want to buy it, because at the end of the day, even if they get paid pennies there, I want to support that country. So you have to consume your own product, your own food, shout about your own food, about your own fashion, your in-house talent, your groups, travel and tourism. The Philippines has so much to give, and it all needs to happen together, get to that boiling point. And then when it spills over is when everybody is going to be invested. Now, I definitely think that SB19 have it in them to be at the forefront of this P-pop rise, but would you have a discussion with your friends, your family, your cousins, your siblings, your children, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, and would you please tell them to give Filipinos an opportunity? Like, I'm sorry if I'm stepping out of turn by saying this, but I just could not be promoting SB19 enough. I talk to everybody I meet about SB19, and I think that they're just sick of me now. Because it just needs to happen. Now, I've been feeling really low and I feel better because I've offloaded this, but please don't feel stressed, because we are all working towards the same goal. But those are my thoughts. I had to do research. Seriously, I had to do some proper research because it was irking me so much. And I've also gotten to a point where I have 100% decided that although I'm going to explore other P-pop groups, I'm not going to love anybody else. Unless I come across a group that makes me feel exactly how SB19 make me feel and more. Why do I want to match for match like when I've already got the originals right here? The only time I am going to love anyone, or I'm going to admit that I am a fan of theirs, is if they give me more than what SB19 are giving me. These boys give me everything. Talent, personality, determination. They give me strength, happiness. They talk to us so openly about their struggles and their beginnings. They talk about their culture. They love their family and their friends. They are good boys. They are charitable. They are such great role models. And I mean, when I'm talking about their talent, nobody sings and dances and has personality like this. Now do talk to me about this concert. Did you forget that we just watched a whole concert because I went off on you? But I just needed to get it out there that I'm kind of done with P-pop for the time being, and I'm done with saying, oh, I really like this, because the deeper that I get, the more negative it becomes. But this was great, and to be honest, I am leaving that at the door, and I'm not shutting the door. I am just closing it a little bit, leaving it ajar, just slightly. People can pop through. I'll enjoy them. And I'll support them because I want this P-pop rise movement to happen, but I am here for my boys, and that is it. I will do anything for these boys, and I am so excited about PAGTATAG finale, and I am already ready to cry my eyes out. Now, I'm actually quite busy on Saturday, so I won't be able to keep in the loop of stuff, but I can't wait to, like, whenever I can, stop and have a quick look through my timeline to see what they've been performing, solos, what they're wearing, what they've been up to. I'm really, really excited, and hopefully, as much as I don't want to encourage anybody to screen record anything, I hope that somebody's able to capture day one so then I can catch up with you as well. And same with day two as well, because I'm not planning on screen recording it. I am not going to film me watching it. I'm just going to see what's available afterwards, and then like kind of rewatch it with you, because I think my main focus at that time is to get them trending on X, is to talk about them a lot. And if I have like VIP moods, if I have hottest moods, whatever I've got on X, I just want them to pay attention. I want them to be like, oh my god, I'm so sick of her, what is she talking about, who are SB19? That is my aim on Sunday. I look forward to talking to you, hopefully on X on Sunday. Well, thank you so much for listening to all of my spiel, and I can't wait to read all of your comments and get your take on this P-pop rise and what you think the problem is. And that's, I think, the problem from the inside. The problem from the outside is that people are racist. There, I said it. People have a problem with letting Filipinos take over. They're afraid of the talent. That's it. They have to move over at some point. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I hope that you had fun. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe.